Chapter 5. Mia. Comfortable lying in my hammock and swaying under the stars, Marco heads back into his house to get something. He's sweeter than I imagined. I already thought he was kind, but he keeps showing me more layers to his thoughtfulness every time we meet. I wonder what he's doing. I lean forward a bit and can see right into his living room from this distance. The fence in the yard is 6 feet high, but having an elevated patio helps me peer right over it. I bet he can see into my living room, too. After a short while, I hear a knock and whistle by the unlatched gate on the side of my house.
Mia, it's me. Please don't spray me again,
Marco says while opening it slowly. Thanks for the warning. Come on through. Unfortunately, he put on a top to go with those loose shorts. I couldn't not notice he was shirtless earlier, tanned in tone. I had to recline in my hammock to stop myself from gawking. He walked over and I sat up in my swaying bed. What you got there?
My telescope. Wanna take a look at the couple in the sky?
He says with a childish hope in his eyes.
You can stay seated on the hammock. I'll just position this in front of you.
I always wanted a telescope. When I was a kid, I had a choice one summer for a telescope or a 1-minute book buying spree of keeping anything I could carry. I clearly chose the books.
What do you like to read?
At the time, it was scary stories, kid detectives, and nonfiction on animals. I thought I might be a veterinarian.
That makes sense. I met you and automatically wanted to trust you. After the face full of water, but we got there.
He smirks and his dimple indents deeply. Every time he grins, it's like I trip on that dimple and lose track of where I am. Thanks. I couldn't stand the idea of putting a pet down, though, so there went that dream. What books do you read?
My mom told me a lot of myths about the stars growing up, so I've always liked mythology from around the world and books on constellations in the sky. I read graphic novels, too.
He's bent over and maneuvering his kit to get the constellations in sight. I wish he'd bend me over. He's so close I can smell him. Nothing woodsy or too strong. Just a clean scent that makes me want to take a bite.
Mia, it's set up. Vega is in the center.
The princess?
Yes.
I see it. I whisper as if I'm trying not to wake the sleeping lovers. It's beautiful.
Give me a second to readjust and then you can see Altair.
Can I try to do it?
Sure. Slowly pan to the right until you see another bright star on the other side of the Milky Way.
I'm moving slowly to make sure I don't miss it. One eye is closed and my mouth is open, as if it stabilizes me in the same imaginary way it works when I curl my eyelashes. What's so funny, I ask, while still looking through the lens.
You're incredibly cute looking for that star. I hope you never find it.
My heart rate picks up, and I blink a few times before I lean back to make eye contact with him. You think I'm cute, huh? I say, sticking out my tongue to tease him. But he looks at me directly and replies slowly. Seriously.
Of course I do. You're gorgeous, Mia.
Impossibly. The air gets sucked out of my chest, out of my backyard, and I'm holding my breath. I lick my lips and slowly lean forward to offer an opening, see if he'll meet me partway. Not only does he take the hint, he swoops in to take my remaining gasp of air as his own. He kisses me until I see stars with my eyes closed. It's slow and tender, but starts to get me wet with how deeply he gets going. I tilt back to fully welcome his advances. I make it clear that I want more, and he's welcome to take it. The only thing between us is my tight yoga pants and his loose shorts that are getting more snug by the moment. Instead of filling the air with moans, we hear the steady beat of an alarm. We both pull back and realize it's coming from his house. "What is that?" I say, keeping him tight between my thighs, but pushing back his chest a little to let in some space for words. Marco scans the backyard and notices some smoke coming from his living room.
I was heating up some of the barbecue from earlier. I've got to run.
He gives me a quick kiss and runs over towards our fence, and easily pulls himself over. I barely hear him land with a small rustle on the other side. Who knew swift gracefulness was so hot? "You okay?" I shout over the fence.
All good. I've got to put this out and open everything up. Please stay warm and go on inside, Mia. I'll see you tomorrow,
he says, rushing inside. Well, that was heating up fast, and I was here for all of it. The alarm may have been a bit of a downer, but seeing his athleticism, jumping over that 6-foot wall was a big turn-on. I pick up his telescope and bring it inside my living room for safekeeping and distract myself with the yoga flow I never finished. With everything pumping through me, there's no way I can go straight to sleep.